Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Tanner Roark gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Ready now, Colin Moran. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10. Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
T-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden,
and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cervelli, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a soft liner. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First offering on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Trevor Williams will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. His previous history with Trevor Williams, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Winker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is Joey Votto now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. At the plate, Trevor Williams. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Jeanette has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. Pittsburgh. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Jeanette, 28 years old. He was a 16th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Jeanette leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Cervelli is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still down 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Pop straight up. Jeanette is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third base.
1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pops this one up. Winker moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left field.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Dickerson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tucker Barnhart.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Phillips has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the pitcher, Tanner Roark, will be the next to hit. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground to third. Moran fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is popped up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Gregory Polanco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Fouled off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 55.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat racks. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Wow, a flip to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready for another chance? Trevor Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Peraza is there, and he puts this one away for. Now in the box, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
Winker.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Thought this will be speared. was self-defense all the way. One gone. Now to the plate, Joey Votto. In there, 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like...
Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing carries off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Marte.
Soft liner to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Colin Moran. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
Adam, it's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Winker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Reds.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch. Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Francisco Cervelli.
Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Josh Bell. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. Kemp is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this. Jose Iglesias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Heading out toward shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Peraza 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Reds leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. David Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 37.
In now, Brandon Phillips. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 5. Slow roller left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. And know you got a few to play with.
Suarez over to his left. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Peraza is there, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and a strike to count. Called strike 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at-bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. It's a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Puig comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A bouncer up the middle. Phillips is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates.
So striding in, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
Dickerson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Catcher. Francisco Cervelli.
Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Jeanette has it for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Scott Schindler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And Phillips won't be able to rein it in. It's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. None left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Kemp is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So striding forward now, Josh Bell. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 4 for 14. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Phillips.
So stepping in, Brandon Phillips. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job. To make sure of one, though.
Lonnie Chisenhall will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Chisenhall.
This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. 0-1 the count.
Winker.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-2 the count to Suarez. The Reds down to their last strike. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Pittsburgh hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Trevor Williams earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.